like, we're a bit jam-packed on the show, but today we're also going to look at the team. Why is Victor Osimhen getting an invitation? He has not played active football in over 2 months. He's not even training with the senior team of Napoli. We'll talk about all of that on the show today and so much more. Guys, I can tell you've seen the draws of the Champions League 2024-2025 season. I can tell maybe you want to take us through the format of the Champions League ahead of the new season. Of course, you know that it's a round robin this time around as against what we used to have in times past. Let's start from that conversation. But I don't know, the draws that we've seen so far, does it match your expectations in terms of bringing all of the major teams together? By the way, Cristiano Ronaldo was honored today, and you can't take anything away from him. He's the greatest of all time. 899 goals scored. The last was a free kick, and we're waiting for the 900th career goal for club and country.
He says he wants to get to 1,000.
Amazing time. He's got everything working for him to go.
So he went to the terrorist league.
Okwemi, see, it's funny enough.
We should let us stick to those that are still active in Europe.
Like MLS.
Let us speak to those that say
like MLS.
I'm sure that Agitayo is probably sick of the sight of.
You said you're talking about Ronaldo, and I said Ḥphenomenal.
The first game, in never Champions League for Barca.
Calm down, guys.
The first game for Barca.
Are you ready for this show? Come on, let's go, guys.
The first game for Barcelona in the ever Champions League is
against Bayern.
And I'm sure that they will hate to see Bayern.
I'm trying to understand why Agbatomi is concerned about Barcelona's future. You're playing Real Madrid.
I don't care.
You should care.
I don't care. Who is Real Madrid?
Oh, you're gonna worry.
Real Madrid is coming to Anfield. Come on. Real Madrid is coming to Anfield.
This is where you know those that came for excursion. Ask him when was the last time you were in the Champions League.
They won it more recently than you. You don't have a point there. You don't have a point.
I'm sure that they will definitely not want to see. But see, Barcelona is tired of the sight of Bayern Munich. Come on, the last time they met, it was 8-2. 8-2.
See, I hate to hear what you're saying right now. I hate to hear what you're saying right now. I don't like it.
I don't like it. Total humiliation. Even with their goals being present, he could not do anything about it. 8-2. Come on. See, Agita, you don't have to talk because I will feel like they are.
Agita, you don't catch. Agita, just do your hand like this.
I'm only giving him a
you don't catch you. Agita, you don't catch you.
The only reason why I was not talking was because I gave him the
you don't catch you.
You can see how excited he is. This is the first time they have been in Champions League in over 365 days. So you can see how excited he is. Someone that when he takes a
what did you do with it? What did you do with it? So say, Okwemi, I prefer not qualify for Champions League than go to the Champions League and then be not.
Well, talking about transfers, Federico Chiesa, as the Euro Championship winner with Italy, has completed his £12 million deal to Liverpool, a player that was supposed to be signed for 100 million when he won the Euros has come for cheap, 12.5 million pounds deal. And of course, a lot of deadline movement are moving on. We talked about Kepa's move to Bournemouth. He signed a new deal, and Bournemouth does not have an option of buy on him. We'll talk about all of this. One would come back from our first break, but then we'll have the complete fixture for the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League season. You're welcome to Sports Cruise live on Milan 98.3 FM. Let's pay some bills and we'll be right back.
To cook correct food, they always give me joy. That's why anytime I cook like this, I always season them with no cubes. Come add correct vegetables inside. Ugu, tatasheo, shombo, onions. No one know they put. Now he make my pikin them. They always enjoy my cooking.
Daddy, I never will. I want more.
You sama all your food with correct vegetables. Come season them with no cubes for that to get delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Guys, you need to check your NIN status. I cannot say this enough because the next batch of borrowing will start again soon. I know some of us have submitted our NIN multiple times, but your NIN has not been linked to your lines either because your picture on MTN portal might be different from the one on NIMC portal, or you got married and changed your name, or another person registered your line for you when you bought it, or you mistakenly used a wrong date of birth, and many other reasons. But don't worry, MTN has made it easier to link your NIN in just 2 minutes from the comfort of your home, office, or while you're on the move. No need to visit MTN office and join the queue. If you use a smartphone, you can visit nin.mtn.ng or dial *996*4# on your MTN line. Just follow the instructions and you're done in under 2 minutes. Remember, borrowing will start again very soon. Link your NIN to avoid stories that touch. MTN, what are we doing today?
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don come again oh. This one wey your body hot so, you don do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Don't you hate it when you're waiting for a song and an ad pops up? Well, we've got you with Flexa Bundle from MTN. You can listen to over 100 million songs ad-free on Apple Music. Yeah, you heard right. Just dial *305*8# and enjoy a whole 1 month of Apple Music and 1 GB of data for just 1,750 naira airtime. Remember, *305*8# to enjoy Flexa Bundle from MTN. And guess what? Flexa Bundle works on both iOS and Android. So, whether you are rocking an iPhone or an Android phone, you are good to go. MTN, what are you doing today?
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don come again oh. This one wey your body hot so, you don do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am, take am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
Chai, my head oh. Oga landlord, why you dey shake like ceiling fan? My village people don come again oh. This one wey your body hot so, you don do test? Yes, see result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people oh. Na malaria, you need Luta. Luta na better medicine wey dey knack down malaria. Oya see am. Thank you Oga Luta. I don dey kampe.
Luta, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luta. Malaria's in big trouble.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste. Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans.
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
That was banger, one of the finest South African and Nigerian collaboration of all time. Quite a few of them actually, but this one sits top of such. Runtown featuring Uhuru, and they call this one The Bang. I love the video of that song. It's a short in a Volkswagen bus, and then super soft, the South African energy and all of that. Big shout out to Runtown, by the way, one of my finest Nigerian artists of all times. Welcome back to Sports Cruise live on Mainland 98.3 FM. I'm watching the medal ceremony right now of the ongoing Paralympics in Paris, and I'm seeing winners. I'm seeing the excitement on the faces of the Paralympics athletes. But for Nigeria, we've crashed out in the round of 32 for the mixed double in table tennis, and also the singles men in table tennis. We crashed out in the round of 32 earlier today. But of course, I was still here on some field events. We've got shot put, and we've got a few others to also look out for. Boys, quite unfortunate at this point that we don't seem to have an idea of what the entire world is doing when it comes to sport development. If you've been following the conversation on social media, there's been constant complaint from the assistant managers for the Tigress. The new
Dreams daughter.
The new rating was released today, and the Tigers are now the 8th ranked team in the world, the first African team to break into the top 10, both in the male and female category. It's been about records and record. And when you hear that some of the assistant coaches have not been paid what is due to them, then you're asking, do we really learn from all of these things? But I think it's an exciting Thursday evening for me, actually. So I don't want to get myself really worked up with all of that. I want to celebrate the Paralympians. And more important, I want us to also discuss the UEFA Champions League 2024-2025 season's draws that is going on at the moment. We'll give you all of the draws that have been concluded. But of course, you know that for Europa League and UEFA Conference League, you have to wait for tomorrow. So Man U fans, Chelsea fans, you've got to wait. We're talking about Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Aston Villa today, guys. Welcome back on the show. That doesn't sound good, actually, boy. We're here for the cruise. I can tell you want to take us through the Champions League, all of the details, especially the new format ahead of the 2024-2025 season.
Yeah, there'll be 36 teams as we know. It's going to be a league format. You know, the 1 to 9 teams who are the top 9 teams are going to qualify automatically to the knockout phase, while the 25th to the 36th will be eliminated, as well as the 1st to 9th is going to qualify automatically, while 9 to 24 is going to play the playoffs. You know, so if your team is below 24 in the standings, your team will be eliminated. And we, like I said, we have 36 teams going into these ones, and we're going to have each team is going to play 2 teams from each of the 4 pots, 1 home and 1 away, and you can only face just 2 clubs in 1 country as well. You cannot face you cannot face teams from the same nation in the league phase. So Arsenal cannot face Manchester City currently as at now until when they get to the latter stages in the competition. And it's going to be fun, you know, more revenues for the clubs, and more investments as well, and more games for we viewers as well. So, and currently we have Agbatomi, I think you have the fixtures.
The full fixtures. Yeah, the full fixtures for the clubs in Pot 1. We have of course Real Madrid traveling to Germany to play away to Germany. Borussia Dortmund.
You saw fixture and you already did damage. What is doing you?
Galactico.
Borussia Dortmund.
Okay, you agree that there's Galacticos. I know it's tough. I know it's tough for you to admit, but I like the fact that I've admitted it.
So Real Madrid, of course, will be hosting Borussia Dortmund. They'll be traveling as well to England to play Liverpool at Anfield, where they will be trashed. And also another home game is AC Milan against Real Madrid. They also play Atlanta away from home. They will host Salzburg, RB Salzburg, that applies the trade in Austria, and they'll be traveling to France. You know, it's going to be the battle of the Mbappe brothers, talking about Real Madrid against Lille. And yes, we would definitely see Stuttgart also visit Real Madrid, and then for the last away game they will still travel to France to play Brest. And now for Manchester City, former champions, they will take on Inter in the first game of the Champions League season, followed by PSG, Club Brugge, Juventus, Feyenoord, Sporting Lisbon, Sparta Praga, as well as Bratislava. And for Bayern Munich, the first game is up against PSG, and then of course they also travel to Barcelona. Talking about we probably don't even know if Barcelona will be playing their game at the Camp Nou this season in the UEFA Champions League.
It's not currently under construction. So you leave Barcelona fixture, don't jinx it.
But I think that's what would be it will bring more or less like PTSD rather for Barcelona fans. You know, seeing Bayern Munich, up. No,
I can tell you. Agbatomi is traumatized with Barcelona. Maybe because you knocked. Yes, I don't know. You're always so much on Barcelona, and I'm trying to understand why.
The last time Liverpool won the Champions League, we defeated Barcelona 4-3, despite them having a 3-0 advantage in the first leg.
What year was that?
2019.
A child that they gave birth in 2019, he will be in Premier 1 now.
What are you saying?
Agbatomi, what I'm telling you technically
what are you saying?
Take a rest. See
what rest? Barcelona has just 5 Champions Leagues. What are you saying? You're my boy.
You won the Champions League during the time when people were still wearing boxers to play football, and you're talking about that you won Champions League. See, even Okoye has not started watching football at that time that you won your first time. You were winning Champions League in the 80s and the 70s.
Some before no people party.
The Barcelona fixtures, Barcelona is going to be playing their first game at home against Bayern Munich, and going away to Dortmund, at home again to Atlanta, away to Benfica, at home to Young Boys of Switzerland, and
PTSD. What's happening?
Come on, why you? We're playing Brest, Monaco.
I'm sure he must have been thinking that I just mentioned Bayern Munich now.
Guys,
I'm only just being mindful and not to have my mic turned off by Ope. That is the only reason why. Because if this
bro, this is no all's bad, bro.
See, tomorrow me
no Osbar on my show. Like, there's Osbar.
Tomorrow,
I'll buy you.
Tomorrow, me and you are going to face off. So you come and bring out the old drama you are trying to bring out today. But for tonight, and like we said previously, each team are going to play 4 games at home and 4 games away. Like I said, 1 to 9 are going to qualify automatically. 9 to 24 are going to play in the playoff to get to the round of 32. Round of 16. And the round of 16, that's where you have to play home and away till you get to the final stage, and the final is going to be a one-legged tie. And as well as I would have talked about the champion, the Europa League, and as well as the Europa Conference.
They'll wait till tomorrow.
They'll wait till tomorrow. The big boys is for.
I'm not even sure I'm going to talk about it on the show. They should go and read newspaper and get their fixtures. Please don't stress.
The new format will most likely clash with the Carabao Cup 3rd round. So there will be a new date that will be rescheduled for some certain teams that will be playing at the Carabao Cup, because the Carabao Cup games will start. The 3rd round is going to be on the same day as the UEFA Champions League is going to start. And Chelsea will get to play because their game won't start till October. It's going to be an interesting game, and I think many people have come out to the defense that the major reason why UEFA decided to change the format is so as to ensure that the Super League do not have a way in you're going to see Bayern on the former style of the UEFA Champions League. So it's going to be a very big one, because especially now that it's a league format, so no one wants to play a playoff, considering the fact that it might actually affect your success in your league.
Now let me break it down for you. The teams that PSG will be playing, they have Manchester City, they have Bayern, they have Atletico Madrid, they have Arsenal, they have PSV, they have Salzburg, they have Girona, and they have Stuttgart. Those are really tough fixtures, my friend. Whoa.
Even though they call their league Excursion League, and this time around they will have to forget their excursion, whatever they are doing in the Ligue 1, and focus on where the big boys are playing. Because trust me, it's going to be an end-to-end. Everyone will want to see how these new formats
I like the format. Inter Milan will be playing Manchester City, Arsenal, Bayern, Leverkusen, RB Leipzig, Monaco, Sparta Prague, Young Boys, and Zvezda. For Liverpool, they'll play Real Madrid, they play RB Leipzig, and they play Bayern Leverkusen, they play Milan, they play Lille, they play PSV, they play Bologna, and they play Girona.
Tricky games.
For Bayern, they play PSG, they play Barcelona, they play Benfica, they play Shakhtar, they play Dynamo Kiev, they play Feyenoord, and they play Sporting Bratislava, and they play Aston Villa. For Bayern Leverkusen, they play Inter, Liverpool, Milan, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, Feyenoord, Sparta Prague, and Brest. For Arsenal, they play PSG, Inter, Shakhtar, Atalanta, Dynamo, Sporting, Monaco, and Girona. For Girona, they play Liverpool, PSG, Arsenal, Milan, Feyenoord, PSV, Stromsgras, and Bratislava. Aston Villa will play Bayern, Leipzig, Juventus, Club Brugge, Celtic, Young Boys, Bologna, and Monaco. It's a crazy format, and I'm sure we'll get used to it as time goes on. I'm telling you, my friend.
One thing I've noticed that Barcelona have been handed a very easy draw.
No problem,
no.
He is obsessed. I believe that in his former life he was supposed to
obsessed about what?
Let's see Barcelona collect for
how would I be obsessed about a broke team? Come on.
You are talking about a broke team.
Why would I be obsessed about a broke team?
This is a club that is still just getting their stadium renovated and increasing their stands.
We are broke. Are you not broke?
As at 2021, I remember Barcelona renting at the new camp.
You are broke.
Wanted to do marriage at the new camp.
We are having our stadiums being constructed.
I can tell you are broke.
I say, ain't nobody but I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't be scared, don't you worry. I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't why don't you worry? Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Too much juice, too much sauce. Too much sauce, too much juice. Number one, none better. Me, you don't bring no wahala. Other girls so they don't even matter. Cause when you come through, you know there's nobody better. Number one lover. I'm on to your call, to your kind of what you need. Sound like saying Ariana, baby girl, come through. Got girls online, but they holler now, say they won't blow. But I did turn them down, cause now you, girl, me, I won't show. Baby, give me chance, don't be this time, baby, come through. Oh yeah, baby, come through. This your way, like in this your way, no replay. Oh yeah, why buy me, big girl? This your way, like in this your way, no replay. Oh yeah, why buy me, big girl? I wanna wait for nobody, nobody want this for no. I just wanna dance with you, mommy. I put my hands on your body. Don't be scared.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Malik Berry and YC. Remember YC, the Omalaji Krona, DJ Gaban Krona. It's actually laying low for now, but I trust that it's going to drop a banger anytime soon. That one, they call it Juice. Trip. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sport Cruise. We'll go into the Super Eagles list ahead of the double header qualifiers that we've got on the 7th and 10th of September. But I've got a trivia questions for my guys, and I could be magnanimous enough to have a giveaway, but it is for my analyst in the studio. Guys, how are you guys listening to me? It's just a straight up answer. How, see, you're not checking your phones. It's a straight up answer. How many players scored hat-trick against Dida as a goalkeeper? How many players scored hat-trick against Dida as a goalkeeper?
You have to first ask Agbatomi that who is Dida. He will not know Dida. See, okay, we need to. Me and you. Too much sauce, too much juice. Dancing under the moon, baby, yeah. I wanna wait for no.
I think I need to start telling the management we need fire as Dikwisha in this studio. This studio is always super blazing hot. So guys, you guys should not use scope to buy away my question. It's a trivia question, and we're going to be doing this periodically. We'll just drop the question for you guys to answer. So that let's see how happy I am with my giveaway. How many hat tricks did Dida concede as a goalkeeper? Sharp. How many hat-tricks did he concede as a goalkeeper for club and country? And of course, you know that Dida was a legend. How many hat-tricks did he concede as a goalkeeper?
None.
Okay.
2.
I can tell you.
2 hat-tricks.
Final answer. I can tell you.
Final answer.
None.
2.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Agbatomi.
Final answer.
Okay.
Ain't nobody but I wanna wait for nobody.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you the answer at the end of the show. Hey, this is what I want me to start the week with, basically. All right, straight up there. Dida did not concede a single hat-trick in his entire goalkeeping career. He did not concede. No player scored a hat-trick against Dida in his entire goalkeeping career. So I understand when Akintayo said I should ask Agbatayo if he knew who Dida was.
Growing up when I was still keeping, there are 2 goalkeepers that I had in mind. And the goalkeepers were Chilavet and Dida. So I was.
Wait, you said growing up. You asked, I don't understand.
Hey, with the short eyes.
See, I knew. I just knew that Dida was one of the most. He evolutionized the goalkeeping scene, and you could see his handwork all over. That was why many people compared Donnarumma to him when Donnarumma was coming on the stage in AC Milan.
And he was the captain of AC Milan at that time.
Dida was just an exceptional goalkeeper. Very unfortunately, he did not get to win the World Cup, but he was brilliant. He was brilliant.
You heard. I can tell you, you've won yourself 1,000 naira giveaway. I don't know how you want it. Maybe it's airtime, maybe it's data. However way you want it. I'm just in a good mood today. I'm just in a
I would have given
we share it.
I would have given the Liverpool fan, but he said that we are broke, so I'll take it.
But actually broke. That's why you're able to win the giveaway.
You're looking for giveaway.
Exactly. Dida did not concede a single hat-trick in his entire goalkeeping career. Amazing stuff there. So let's get straight up into the Super Eagles team. Let me run through it quickly. Goalkeeping, we have Stanley Nwabali, there's Maduka Okoye, there's Amos Omorige. We don't have time. We'll have broken all of these players down, their respective clubs, and maybe we'll do that tomorrow. For defenders, there's William Troost-Ekong making a return. There's Semi Ajayi, there's Calvin Bassey, there's Olisanda, amazing guy for Orlando Pirates, former Aqua United defender. I really wanted him to have gotten an invitation early enough, but he's gotten his invitation. Olisanda. There's also Olaino, Bright Osei Samuel. There's Bruno Onyemechi for midfielder. There's Alex Iwobi, Frank Onyenka, Alhassan Yusuf, Woodfred Ndidi. He scored a fantastic goal in the Carling Cup. I think on Monday or Tuesday, in Leicester City's 4-0 victory. There's Fisayo Dele Bashiru. There's Raphael Onyedika. For the attackers, there's Demola Lukman. There's Samuel Chukwueze. There's Victor Osimhen. There's Moses Simon. There's Kelechi Iheanacho. There's Taiwo Awoniyi. And there's Victor Boniface. We play against Benin Republic on the 7th of September and away to Rwanda on the 10th of September. Well, the game against Benin Republic would have Austin Eguavoen handling the team, because that would be Bruno Labadia's introduction to the team. But Bruno will be in charge of the team against Rwanda away from home in Kigali on the 10th of September. Guys, we saw the list, and what do you make of that list? Pretty regular guys. Looking at the short term, but the list was compiled by the technical department of the NFF and not the coach, and not the new manager himself. But guys, what do you make of that squad?
It's just the same game, just the same score that we are used to, and I believe that the only reason why some certain names are there is just based on pedigree. I see no reason why Taiwo Awoniyi is currently on that list. I see no reason why Victor Osimhen is on that list. We are playing a qualifier. We are not playing a game. We are not playing a friendly game.
Qualifiers that we desperately need to win. We have 2 points.
We are playing the Nations Cup.
Desperately need to win.
Yeah, so I see no reason why some certain names are on that list, but I just wish and hope that we just get it right in during this international break.
I just feel like this team that was picked by the technical department of the NFF is really worthy of at least picking up 6 points. To be honest, because I can see that the likes of Monica. No. Come on, we are. This is a top team. This is a top team. You might want to argue. The presence of Victor Osimhen probably not having match fitness or whatsoever, but come on, he's Africa's best player, he's Nigeria's best player at the moment, and you don't get to live out your best stars when you're about to play important games. And also we also have to give a shout out as well to Amos Obasoge, who was meant to be the only MPFL player in that team, but unfortunately has gotten his move abroad, and yes, he has been included in that particular one. Another returnee is
why do we categorize him?
Overseas player.
Foreign.
We also have Maduka Okoye as well. His performances last season was top, and he has been called back. And I think we are going to see
in
the league. I think we are going to see a proper competition for the goalkeeper position. Between Stanley Nwabali as well as Maduka Okoye. Hopefully, I think this is what we need. We need competition. In the Niger. Talking about the Niger senior men's team, and I think all of this, will bring all of that excitement. And hopefully, they get to win their games on September 7th and September 10th.
I also hope that we get to win, and I'm sure the boys understand the pressure that will come with those 2 games. You have to just win. You don't have a choice. Let me talk to Wumi. 0913-600-0410. I would come back. We'll go straight up into this transfer stories as they are breaking at the moment, and I'm also going to be asking my boys towards the end of the show, which top 3 managers will face the sack first in the Premier League? I say Premier League.
Okay,
you're obsessed with Barcelona.
No obsession.
I say Premier League.
Let's pay bills.
I almost said Agbabola. Agbatomi. Wetin Barcelona do you? Wetin Barcelona do you? 0913-600-0410. Talk to us. The performance of Team Nigeria, I don't know if we were excited. I don't really know. You know, I'm seeing the people presenting the medals at the at the Paralympics right now. All of them are physically challenged.
Yeah.
Like it's basically about putting the right people at the right places.
Inclusivity.
But you have a minister of sport that tells you that does not need to be a sports person to be a minister of sport.
See, I'm just waiting to hear the.
Akintayo, let's talk to Wumi. Hello, Wumi. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen in the studio.
Good to have you with us.
Yeah, Mr. Akin.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
And
Agba Liverpool.
Agba Liverpool. And then Mr. Okwe. First, Mr. Okwe, let me quickly make a case for your guys in the studio. See, these guys are very lively, very intelligent. Anytime they are trying to make a point, don't stretch your hand, try to pull up their mind. Pull up the switch off the mic.
You want my studio to catch fire?
It's unfair.
Unfair, it's fair. You don't know what these boys are doing in this studio. Maybe you need to go and watch us live. You need to watch us live.
Okay, let me go to the list, man. You see, I don't think Alazan should have been on that list. Why dash it to America? America to do what?
MLS.
When you're doing in Belgium. You understand? Even going to Saudi would have been ideal for him. What are you going to do in America?
Saudi over MLS, right?
Exactly.
You will live long.
That's the thing.
You will live long.
Let Osai somewhere should have been replaced by, I think that Werder Bremen defender, Agu. He's called over the weekend. He's a quality defender. He has been willing to play for Nigeria a long time ago. He doesn't want to play for Nigeria. He's at German Rouge. And then, I think Osimhen and Tᴏᴜᴜ should have been replaced by, I think, Olokodano and Sri Desert. I did give them a chance.
Sri Desert is also doing well. He has continued from where he stopped last season. He scored 2 goals in that 6-0 victory against Motherwell or something.
They should have been given a chance. That's my condition, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. And I also think so, but I guess the technical department are just trying to play it safe. Let us stick with the boys, that have been
for now.
Pretty enough because he's a new manager. I mean, and he does not have the opportunity for maybe friendly games and all of that. He's going straight up into, tricky qualifiers, and both qualifiers are those that we have to win. If we don't get 6 points, I tell you for a fact that we may not be at the next World Cup. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
You're welcome. Your name and where you're calling from?
Uche calling from Orile.
Uche from Orile.
I'm a United fan, but it's like everything else is the first goal that they're going to start this season. It's after Liverpool match.
What of Everton?
It's strange.
I know. I'm sure Manchester United are not even seeing the idea of sacking Everton. They can't try it. Hello, good evening, Onome.
Hello, good evening.
Onome, good to have you on the show.
Yes, well.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We're fine.
I can hear you. Yeah. So, like the last time United fan that called, for me, I don't know from the way you look at it. With luck on our side on that last Saturday, we could have won that game. But football can happen to anybody. The performance wasn't top notch, but at least it's better.
What team are you supporting?
United now.
You want to win Brighton?
What? No. See, you and I know that at least Zagzig without putting his leg, United have won that game. There's no need for.
But when he scored the winning goal in your opening match, he was a star.
No. See, it's just an opportunity. I'm not blaming it, but it has happened. But for Liverpool, Liverpool has not gotten a stiff test against Ipswich. You watch the game now.
True.
They shiver at the first time.
Liverpool defeated Manchester United over at the preseason.
Liverpool will play Everton this weekend, and it's going to be a different case.
Because Manchester United actually.
They play Manchester United this weekend rather. Yes, they play on Sunday. It's going to be a crazy fixture.
For me, I'm not convinced about Liverpool so far. Being like the way they were on the floor. Sunday, we will know. We'll know if I'm right.
How ready to go.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Onome. I'm trying to understand how a Man U fan will be comfortable with Liverpool. How? I watched an interview from Steven Gerrard a couple of years back, and he said there's not a single club he has played against that does not have the jersey except Manchester United. That nothing will ever make him collect a Manchester United souvenir. Never.
It's like me buying Real Madrid's jersey. What do I want you to do? Even my son or my daughter will never have anything to do with it.
Let me tell you something about privileges, in case you don't have an idea of what privileges are. If you have a Real Madrid souvenir in your house. It's a privilege.
It's an antique.
15 Champions League. I can tell you, 15 Champions League. 15 Champions League. You need to hear it and make it loud. If you are privileged to get a Madrid souvenir, it's a privilege. You should.
It's because of Madrid. I'm sure that's the reason why they change this format. They know that that is why you are seeing computer that's doing. In case our viewers, in case our listeners do not know, it is not the human factor that decided the draws this time around. It was more involved with technology.
They know that you are broke. You cannot afford to lose immediately. Ambassador Musbah, good to have you on the show today. Oh, okay. We got a bit late. Try and reach us back 0913-600-0410. Let me have your thoughts about this Super Eagles team. Is it just a team of convenience, or you think these are the best legs you can put forward within this short period of time? Hello, good evening. Hello, Ambassador Musbah. You need to try and call us back, or you actually drop your comment on Facebook, facebook.com/mainland 98.3 FM. So, guys, let's get straight up into this conversation. The top 3 managers in the league that could get a sack. Let's start from top to bottom.
Erik ten Hag, first of all.
Number 3.
Number 3, Kieran McKenna. That's the Ipswich manager. I think he's also going to get sacked. Ipswich will get relegated at the end of this season, and we'll probably see.
You watched the season before,
we'll probably see Steve Cooper as also been sacked. Steve Cooper here for Leicester. So those are the 3 managers.
But Leicester started the season well. They got a draw at Tottenham Hotspur.
You know, see, I just feel for Steve Cooper, it's just his tactical ineptness that's going to be the issue for him. Last season at Nottingham Forest, despite a lot of signings, I think about 20-25 signings, he ended up being sacked at the end of the day. You know, and
I can tell you your own predictions. The top 3 managers to get the sack: 3rd, 2nd, and 1st.
Russell Martin of Southampton, and
they are going back to where they're coming from.
Yes, and as well as the Ipswich manager
Kieran McKenna,
and I don't know why I'm just having this soft spot for Brentford. I just
Brentford. Come on, Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank.
Come on.
They had a very
Thomas Frank was on the list of virtually every single available top clubs in this transfer window.
They had a bad season last. They had a bad season
at
last
the point,
right?
Manchester United were interested in bringing on Thomas Frank.
Yes, that's what I said.
See, they had a bad season.
Even Liverpool. He was almost signed by Liverpool.
But you ask that who most likely get sacked. You know, when you look at last season, they had a very bad season compared to the one they had 2 seasons ago, and this time around they are most likely losing their best player, which is Ivan Toney.
He's been told I won't be available for this weekend.
Now, if you watch that game against Liverpool on Sunday,
there's Mbemo,
they've got Fabio Carvalho now.
When Ivan Toney was out suspended for betting, the team did well. They did really well.
They did well.
So it's not like he's coming to make them better.
They've only just currently, right?
They won their first game of the season.
If you watch that game very well against Liverpool, you observe that they lack that focal point.
Come on, see, and if that game against Liverpool, they were totally outclassed.
It is not just Liverpool. It is not because of it is Liverpool. I'm telling you, if you had a focal point like an Ivan Toney, it is the results that will determine his fate. It is not about what he has done previously.
Why is nobody talking about Sean Dyche? 7 goals considered in 2 games.
The only reason why I did not put Sean Dyche up is that Sean Dyche is just a manager that Everton desperately need to hang on to, because they are currently having financial crisis,
and this is their last season at Goodison Park. That's what I'm saying. It may be the season they will relegate.
That's what I'm saying.
They're moving to a new stadium next season.
Stanley Park or something.
It is not as if that I could not mention, but they are going through financial turbulence.
So it's only Sean Dyche that can manage the frugality of their spending at the moment,
to ensure that not just the spending, just to ensure that they do not go on relegation.
Are you sure they won't? They are 20th. They considered 7 goals in 2 games.
Sean Dyche knows how to grind those results well as he did when he was in Burnley.
He did well last season. They got point deduction twice. And it seems like they are going on another point deduction again.
Sean Dyche could just go on a streak or maybe 5.
Look at how they ended last season now.
They will just go on a
They won 8 games. They had 4 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses.
They defeated Liverpool last season.
That is how Sean Dyche moves. It will just ensure that they just go on a very good run. Everyone forget that they're meant to go relegation. Before you know it, they will have another bad run and they'll go back again on a good run. Those are my top 3. The only reason why I mentioned Frank is because his results that will determine his fate. It is not about what he has done previously. If the team, because trust me, the team have had a decent investment, right? It depends on the owner, and the owner. When you look at what the owner has done previously with the team, when the owner came in, they decided to rely more on data analysis, to rely on XG. They rely on expected goals, and that was why they were able to replace Watkins with a very good decent.
Let's talk to this one. Sorry, Akintayo. Sorry to cut you. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
You're welcome. Your name and where are you calling from?
This is Michael from Itegasime.
Michael, it's a bit noisy where you are.
Oh, sorry.
Are you using your AirPod?
No, I'm not using the AirPod.
Okay, I think it's a bit better now.
Let me say a good evening to
good evening, my friend.
Good evening, boss.
And then the other guy there.
Akintayo.
Agbatomi.
Yes, boss.
Be very careful. Yes. And see, this season, I'm not saying Liverpool getting it right. You might be doing it now. Like everybody is saying it like Liverpool is kind of. Don't forget, the moment before you have the club, there is place you are before, and then now joining club is no more. So just forget.
Okay, thank you very much. I think the transition for Liverpool is working well. We could see a little of the Dengen pressing, but some fluidity and possession-based football in their 2 games. 4 goals conceded, 4 goals scored, none conceded, 6 points in the bag already. The win at Anfield was going to be massive, and that's the first Liverpool manager to win first 2 games since Kenny Dalglish. That's a long time. On Facebook, Joseph Oluwasegun Adeyinka says, "Good evening, guys in the studio. I like your show. Keep it up. Thank you. As an Arsenal fan, I'm happy with the draw. It's Joseph from Bagada. I want to be happy. It's not like you're going to win it, by the way, but let's see." Adebayo Akinde says, "What tricky Champions League fixtures for Arsenal and English teams? I cannot wait to see Bayern and Barca."
I'm telling you,
you want to give Akintayo high blood pressure.
Barca fans will hate to see Bayern.
Simisola Junior says, "Make una leave this guy alone." Okay, Simeon Uro says, "None. That means none of the fixtures that is looking for us to." 0913-600-0410. You can talk to us. Which of the top 3 managers in the Premier League do you think will get the sack first? My guys have picked some really interesting, calls, by the way. But I'm just saying that Sean Dyche is certainly going to be up there with the first set of managers that could get the sack, because this is on record. Everton are up there with the teams that have not gone on relegation.
Yeah.
And this is going to be their last season at the very historical Goodison Park. So imagine getting relegated on your last season in the club that has given you your 10 years of history, if any. I'm not sure if you want to start your new sports complex with the championship football. I don't know if they want to do that.
That's what happens when you have a small club mentality.
It is not about small club mentality. When you say small club mentality, Everton has made ridiculous investment, but when there's something we call in our own local part where we say money misroad. That is what basically happened to Everton. Everton has spent close to £600 million in over 5 to 7 years. It's not about small club mentality. They want to be that peripheral of that. To me personally, I believe
Aston Villa are what Everton want to be right now.
I believe the move away.
I don't have any show for trophies. It's all a waste.
No, it is not just when you see the only problem personally, I believe that the issue that they had was Ancelotti moving. I think it disrupted the hope or whatever plan that they had.
Ancelotti that came to Everton and struggled. He himself complained about the mentality of the club, mentality of the players, mentality of the owner. And tell me that it's not a small club. Come on. Everton has a small club mentality.
When you say the only reason why I'm speaking like this is because they are your neighbor. It is not just about having a small club mentality. You can't blame a club that have not had any European success in a long time. Have not had any league or any domestic success in a long time. You can't blame them. one of their best shining moments in recent history has to be David Moyes' time, where he took them to the Champions League, took them to Europe. That was like the most recent time they had a very good season. And when Ancelotti came here, Ancelotti felt like Ancelotti was building something special with the inclusion of James Rodriguez. We know how James Rodriguez came in, set the Premier League on fire, but unfortunately Ancelotti left and they just kept on spending money where they should not spend money. And you can see the same thing happening again as well with Chelsea. You can see even as well Manchester United, they spent under Ten Hag, they spent close to £600 million, and there's little or no to show for that, for what he has spent. You know, you might talk about he won the cup. Come on, he won the cup. You can't compare the competitions to league or to the European success.
I think it would be unfair if you feel Mikel Arteta is doing well as an Arsenal manager and Erik ten Hag is not doing well. Erik ten Hag had at least a trophy or a final in his first 2 seasons at Manchester United, bro. That's no joke. Arteta has had only 1 FA Cup in 4 years. So building. What kind of he's building? But Erik ten Hag cannot build. You guys are really being unfair. Erik ten Hag cannot build, but Arteta can build with only 1 FA Cup. All of the signings they made.
Arteta has a visible style of play.
That's where I'm going to. Yes. See, we can see what Flick just came in under 3 games. We can see what he has done.
They want to Ajax to sign Pocolio.
After 3 seasons, Manchester United don't have a ready pattern of play.
They only rely.
Wait, guys. What would you rather have? A pattern of play or trophy?
Trophies. Okwemi. But what
me, guys?
Okwemi.
All of the beautiful brand of football. Wait, hang on. All of the beautiful brand of football that Arsenal have played in the last 21 years, they've not won the league title.
But those two seasons ago.
No, it's the reality.
Last season and 2 seasons prior to this, they were almost on the brink of winning the Premier League.
Almost does not count. It is the trophies that count. You don't parade almost on parade bus. You parade trophies. You don't put almost in your cabinet. You put trophies. Except you are Tottenham Hotspur.
See, Okwemi. See, this is
Vola.
I am not there. See, I'm coming to London soon. I'm not there. Please. I'm not there, please.
I'm in good form today, guys. Let's pick your message. 0913-600-0410. We'll press for time. This one says, a nice show you guys are having. I love the banter, but Chelsea fans go think say the draw now 4-figure table.
God. No, God, we're meant to go on the music break for that. God.
Okay, tomorrow, when the draws for the FA Europa Conference comes, it's going to be Chelsea or
Chelsea and Sadet or guys. You guys don't have joy. Thank you so much for being a part of the production today. Big shout out to everyone that called and texted Mr. Gege Joshua. I'm sorry we can't pick your calls again. We'll keep it till tomorrow. I can tell you, thank you so much for being on the show and congratulations for the easy draw that you've had ahead of next season.
Draw.
For Liverpool, it's another day, another chance to also make it 7 Champions League titles, but it's still far, very far from 15. It's Real Madrid, and we've got the title to defend. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. You're live on Mainland 98.3 FM. The show returns tomorrow by 6 p.m. and have a very beautiful evening. My name is 괶ᴏ. I can a big shout out to Agbatomi and Akintayo for being a part of the production today. Stay safe and keep your dial locked on Mainland 98.3 FM because we are the sound of Lagos.
I put my hands on your body. Don't be scared, don't you worry.